Good evening, everybody. Quack, quack, Amjad.
Yeah. Sorry, she's gone quackers, mate.
Yeah.
Howdo. Gary!
Hiya, Gary.
How's it going, Gaza?
The winner is present.
I don't think I've ever bloody won in my life.
Same here. Hi, Bria. How are you?
Bria. Hello.
So, yeah. I'll put link in before I forget.
Linking.
Somebody reminds me.
What did it remind you?
I know. Hi, Manila. How are you?
Hello, Bazza.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
It's going like clappers, this chat is.
Can I go down? Oh, God. I'll be back.
Oh, dear. It were a good laugh, though, Amjad. Hope my commentary made it a bit more enjoyable.
Huh?
My commentary on the duck race.
Thought we should have roast duck for us Sunday dinner.
But anyway, there you go. So yeah, it were really good fun. I enjoyed it, and I'm not just saying that because Chris won, but I did. I enjoyed it very much. And the next race or whatever Richard decides to do will be on Christmas Day. But I do know that I'll I'll stick to horses.
Yeah, madam. Who's put that?
Manlow.
Unlucky Bowser.
I forgot what I'm going to say now. Yeah,
we're back in bottom three, thanks to bloody Ipswich.
Yeah, the next one will be on Christmas Day. And I says to Richard, I says, half one, I know I'll be there because we've got no else to do. Hey, look, what about mine? Mine were naked. You think it'd, through water, we're not having anything, Poor Harleys were a dinosaur. It normally deletes it afterwards, Amjad. So, I mean, the Thursday night ones, it normally deletes some. So was mine. Hang on a minute. You were going to be arrested if I didn't win. Yeah.
Mine had a copper's hat on it, didn't it?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Gay station. Yeah. There's a bit of the bulletin board, the PlayStation Portal now, ask Gary. Yeah, the Thursday Night Live, Samjad, he always deletes some. But But yeah, it were a good laugh. I don't know about where you are, but it's been absolutely atrocious, the weather. But I know Richard was got the train sim. He was playing that, and he says, "Well, as soon as I get to a certain station, he says I'll knock it on head, and I'll, you know what I mean." He means PlayStation. He's bought the baby.
Huh?
I said he means the PlayStation.
Oh well.
He's bought the that what Callum's got, Portal. Hi Stuart, how are you?
Hello, Stuart.
We've got Sleeping Beauty tonight. So there you go. But they only need a few wins and they'll be up. I don't mean up, but you know what I mean. But it's because some of them's played tonight, you see, but they ain't playing till tomorrow. Hiya, Badger. Oh, them cookies, that chocolate chip cookies looked absolutely, if I say so myself. I get she's. Oh, I don't know. Don't say out in story about her snoring, but hey ho. I'll see you in a bit, Richard. Oh dear. It says 5 minutes just running from disgruntled passengers. Oh dear. Honest to God, they everybody on the train looked like they'd been on the sunbed, and yeah, you know, if they cracked a smile, you know what I mean. It's Sleeping Beauty. Now I was sort of, you know, I didn't know whether to do Hansel and Gretel or Sleeping Beauty, and I thought, well, I'll just Sleeping Beauty tonight, and I could always do Hansel and Gretel next week. Oh dear. But I wonder if she's got a CPAP machine. But yeah, and this is the thing. I printed the story out. I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll print some recipes out. I think printer's gone up blink because it was just spitting plain, you know, plain pieces of paper out. So that's one thing I've got to order. I've got to order a new printer. But they've got an offer on Amazon for an HP DeskJet printer, Wi-Fi and everything, which is what we've got. And the ink's a lot cheaper. So I'm going to order one of them and hope it comes next day.
Richard!
It says you didn't win, you won by default. It is. And it's Sleeping Beauty, and then in brackets it says Little Briar Rose.
96 and his wife slapped to.
But anyway, there you go. So it is the Brothers Grimm version.
By default.
Gary, I have 2 HP print. Well, you see, it's on offer on Amazon. I'll show it you in a minute. And and it's actually gone down. It's only £27.99, and it does us for what we want it for. That's it. Look, and it's on offer. And I might do this instant ink thing because it automatically sends you every 3 months. You know, and it automatically sends it to you via the post. But the thing I like about it is the one that we've got, you put the paper underneath. Now this, you put the paper on top. Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing that.
Checking your basement, making sure it's not there.
Yeah, there's nobody there yet.
Shots.
Yeah, there's nobody there yet, only me. Black Friday robbed me of £20 and didn't even want anything. But yeah, and I was looking at the ink for it as well, right? And the ink for it is only £27. Now the one I've got is a Canon, and the ink for that is nearly 40 quid. So yeah, so I was quite surprised, and that's the you know, that's got black in it and the tricolour one, and it's only 27 quid. So it's a winner there because the ink's a lot cheaper, and the printer itself is only 27 quid. Who needs a Nintendo nasal air trimmer and flamethrower combi? £22.50 post office charger fee as well. Oh dear. But you see, this is the thing with me, Gary. I like to print my recipes out, and some I like to print out while I'm doing other jobs with it. You know what I mean? And yeah. So luckily, I'd already got the recipes for this week's baking. So yeah, but we do need. I don't know whether it's. I don't know. I only bought some ink for it a few weeks ago, so it can't be the ink has run out, and it was just taking the paper in and then spitting it out with nothing on it. So at 27 quid, you can't you can't grumble at that. So and 27 quid for ink as well. Oh, you mean in Boots, Stuart? I thought, have they lifted his ban yet? What's talking about? But so yeah, so that's one thing I've got to order. I've got to order a new printer. So, but it can't be the ink cartridges because I only bought one a couple of weeks ago. But I do like that because the paper goes in top, so you can see exactly how much paper you've got, and it comes out bottom. You see, but another thing I've got to order some rubber gloves. You seen the one and only last night? That's the only one I've got left. So got to order some of them. But this is the thing. See you later, Manolo. Yeah, they come in handy for all sorts of things. Chris uses them when he empties bins. You know what I mean? Just for hygiene purposes, you know what I mean? But, and then I use them in my baking. I use them when I colour my hair. You know, when you clean it toilet. I know. But I mean, if they weren't so cheap, Bria, I'd be well pissed off. But the fact that we've had that one for years, and it's never failed me. And I just couldn't understand it. Yes, I think it was yesterday I was printing them off. It might have been the day before. I'm thinking, why? It was actually taking the paper in, because it sort of like takes it in, and then, and comes out on tray on top. And I'm thinking, well, there's nothing there. I tried a different recipe, thinking it may be the recipe, that the person that had wrote the recipe weren't allowing people to print it, even though it said print on it. I tried everything. I turned it off, turned it back on again, turned it off, and I unplugged it. I did everything. I even got down, and the ink things, they go on a thing, and they end up in like a square box. I pulled that down, and I took ink cartridges out and had a look at them. They weren't anything, out of the ordinary. Put it back in. Did the same with the other one. Took it out. Because on mine, you just press a thing and it sort of pops forward. Yes, it is a Canon printer, Amjad. Canon Pixma. Or I don't know, I forgot that. But yeah, I did everything, Bria. Taking ink cartridges out, putting them back in, turning it off, turning it back on again, unplugging it, plugged it back in again. You know what I mean? I tried everything that I could think of, and nothing was working. So I thought, I think that's a sign that I need a new printer. So I looked on Amazon and I thought, oh, that's not a bad price. I think it was.
The problem is plug socket.
Yeah.
Plug the actual.
Oh well, it's
actually in the extension.
It's no detriment, but I find as well, Amjad, them Canon inks are like nearly 40 quid. Now I've looked, like I did my research before I thought, well, right, yeah, I'm going to order that. And as you can see, the ink for the HP printer is only £27. So that is a saving of about a tenner on ink to start with. And then it's been reduced. I think it was $29.99, and it's now been reduced to $27.99. But you see, this is the thing as well, Stuart. I could look at my recipes on my phone, but I like to have them in front of me, in black and white, blah, blah, blah. It is. And I thought to myself, well, I'm saving on printer. I'm going to be saving on the ink when I need to order some ink, because that's only 27 quid. And if I sign up to this, where they send it you through post, I'm going to be quizzing because I ain't got to go, go out and get some or order some on Amazon. It automatically comes to your door. That HP might be all right for that.
Huh?
That HP that I'm getting might be.
I mean, a really, really good one. Really good one.
But yeah.
You know, shop quality, good one.
No, I'm checking in basement and nobody's there yet. Oh, ooh. There's one here. This one's at HP LaserJet, baby.
Hey?
HP LaserJet, 80 quid.
80 quid.
There's one here at 199.
Even better. No, obviously, this will not be until I get me. What's it next year?
They're a bit pricey, put it that way.
Hey?
I says they're a bit pricey, put it that way. There's an Epsom one here, 150 quid. Oh, there's one here that you can print directly from your phone. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
This time next year, we're all getting really good phones. I was fucking spending money before I got it.
One here, 239. Bloody hell.
If you want the bobbly ones, they're about £1,000. Not the whistles.
I mean, one similar to what I've got now on Amazon is 60 quid. 59 quid. Well, 59 quid splitting hairs between a pound. But yeah. You know, and this HP is on offer at 27. It's no brainer, really. But the thing is, if you're getting a photo quality printer, you need to get, top notch printer, card or whatever it is. You'll have a job, Stuart, because they play Portsmouth on Wednesday. They've got Leicester tomorrow. Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Tommy!
But it's all right. We're just talking printers, Tommy. And Chris has said that he wants to get a photo quality printer, but they're pricey. And I says it's all right buying a photo quality printer, but you've also got to get the top notch quality. Yeah, the photo. What's my jiggy? So, because see, at the moment, if he wants any printing off, he goes to that Max Billman, and it's a pricey job. I think that's about 50 quid a pop, and that's just for a yeah, that's just for a print. I mean, the last one he did were Erin, I think it were, but you see, it's not too bothered about the frames for it, is because we've got one of them JYSK, I think it is, near Asda. I don't know I don't know which way round it is, but it's a bit like IKEA.
I don't think that'll last long because there don't seem to be anybody in it. But I will past it.
But yeah, but I'm just saying, photo frames you're not too bothered about because they're cheap enough in there, aren't they? Hi, Ollie. No, I might save that for tomorrow night, Ollie.
Oh.
So, but Sorry about you not winning the duck race last night, Ollie. You know, I think the costume that you had on were a bit too on the heavy side for you. Yeah. I mean, might well say that, but mine were naked and it still didn't win. But it was funny how I were number 12 and Chris were number 13. Me. I'm live again tomorrow. Huh? Is that off Amazon, Gary?
We still didn't get an air rifle in time.
Yeah, well, that I've looked tonight, Gary, and they about 27 quid now. I didn't get air rifle in time. Oh dear. I think it made it a bit more enjoyable when I were doing commentary, and I didn't mean to do it. I just sort of, that's Harley's coming up on the left, and Tamsy and Thorfinn, and look at Rudolph. That's Manilow coming. You know what I mean? But it's just the luck of the draw, Harley. You know what I mean? It's just luck. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, you see what I said, Harley, was because Chris had got a policeman's hat on, and I reckon that. Hi, Crypto. How are you? No, but yeah, and I says it was that copper's that you got on. I says, when anybody sees a cop car or an ambulance and they pull to one side, I says that's why he won it. I says because they seen you coming up from behind and parted ways and let you through. Hi, Tim. But yeah, I reckon that was the case because they were a copper, you see. And I reckon they all pulled it side at thing to let him through. So there you go. And I keep looking to see if there's anybody in the basement, and there ain't not yet. Yeah, of course you can. You're welcome anytime, Harley. I still reckon, Stuart, it was because he'd got a copper's hat on. You know what I mean? I reckon that was the thing that broke the duck's back, so to speak. I reckon, so the copper hat had something to do with it. Crusty thick slices. If I'd have known, I'd have bought a baguette. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah. A baguette.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's the case, next time I'm going a fucking baguette. I'm not having him winning again, put it that way. But yeah. Tommy said backhander of a bag of cakes, Stuart. Yeah, it could have been Stuart, a dodgy copper. Yeah. But yeah. It just sent what's it that he'd got a copper's hat on and he won. What are you saying? But you would have thought that Manilow with Rudolph and everything, you'd have thought he'd have Mr. Big. Hey, this is the thing, Tommy. His name's Pickering, and he knows a lot of people.
You know who I
You know, he knows friends in high places.
am? I know Crypto. I did type it earlier.
Black market bread. Oh dear. It were a good laugh. I mean, surely, you know, Richard said next draw's on Christmas Day. So surely Chris is not going to win it again. You know. No, you're not. You're not winning it next time. I am. But yeah, it added to the fun of it. Where ducks were meek, 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 meek. Oh, he don't lumpty tum tum. Crypto. We see Crypto last night. We're on about like anybody got any boxes. So I thought, I know, I'll have a look on Marketplace. Well, I mean, there were thousands, Crypto. And all you've got to do is go to the Facebook Marketplace and it says search and just put free large boxes or free cardboard boxes. Click it and there were hundreds come up. Who's a private dick that all the ducks dig? Quack shaft. Yeah, Chris has got whiskey. He's been bashing the ice with me rolling pin because it ran one big clump. Don't say that, Ronnie will will demand his 99p back. Did you see me comment earlier, Tommy? I says you'll have to get down, put your hand down back at the sofa and see what you can, come up with. I bet you can scrape together 99p. Pardon me. But this is the thing. If you were able to choose who to give a membership to be a lot better, because somebody could gift Tommy a membership.
Hello.
I didn't leave you waiting tonight, Richard.
Well, that makes a change.
But yeah, everybody's saying it were a fix last night. It says he bribed them with a thick loaf.
No fix. Out to my hands that. Google picks the winner.
But
Hey, Zero.
About 5 minutes later.
Well, it's behind on YouTube.
But well, I forgot what we're going to say now.
Hello, Gary. Hello, Stuart. Hello, my favourite YouTube nephew. Hello.
But yeah, I was just saying, Richard.
Hello. Is that it, Tommy?
Tommy, Stuart, Crypto, Tim. Yeah. Anyway, if you could choose who to give your memberships to, it'd be a lot better than somebody. I have an essay, then it just randomly picking 5 people.
Yeah.
Whiskey, lad, whiskey.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, Crypto. She says she was glad it was someone who's been subbed to you for a long time rather than a new channel that's only just subbed. Tommy, no, Richard loves me. I'm not like Rent-A-Mate Ross. Oh, dear me.
Yeah, it was a good crack.
It were a good laugh. It were a laugh.
Christmas Day, I'll do it for 15 minutes, then we can laugh at Jeanette's commentary for 5 minutes. Last night's was originally set at 15 minutes, but I thought it'd bore everybody to death. And then if I realised it was going to be a good laugh, I'd have left it at 15 minutes. But next one I'll do it 15 minutes.
But it were like, how can I put it? I just got embroiled in the race, if you know what I mean. And I was saying, oh, Rudolph Manilow's coming up on the rear, and, Tamsy's out in front, and all his dinosaurs, breaking free. And it was just Le Quackalot. Who's that?
What?
Le Quackalot.
Probably crypto to get.
Yeah, be one of them.
Tommy is renting a passing acquaintance. Oh dear. But
oh fuck.
Ooh. The cheaper one, Sanger.
Hello, Sanger, how are you?
I sent 2.
Oh, the ones it's so bad, don't they?
What you on about? Oh, what are you on about? I found one. Well, I found 2 on Amazon.
It's which allows you. We're back in bottom 3 for now.
That is Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's made with that one.
What is?
That one.
What's that?
Eggnog.
Oh, God, no.
Sanger's been searching for it. Now this one is made with rum. But the other one is cheaper than that one. So it's Evan Williams original Southern Eggnog made with Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Oh, it's Bria. Quite Le Quackalot. It's Howard the Duck in the chat. Oh, and Sanger dressed as Donald Trump. That were hilarious. If I give you a quid, will you fuck off? Oh dear. Gary, that's my cousin. But yeah, it was so funny. I mean, I bet any money, Richard, they do others rather than, like the duck race. You know what I mean? You could get
round 2.
That's number 2.
Oh, fire. I'll be snoring tonight.
No, not tonight, mate.
Tommy's theme tune is Strangers in the Night.
But
yeah, from what I've seen, you can get horse racing, you can get motorbike racing, but the duck racing seemed funny, if you know what I mean. Good. Whereas if you do horse racing or you do motorbike racing, there's no fun in it, is there? Same as Chris's.
If you get chicken fighting, you get all foreigners coming in, wouldn't you?
If you can get something that's a bit on the unusual side. Yeah. It's Black Friday, 50p will do. Oh!
Popcorn Baileys, bloody hell. Posh is Sanger.
I bet. Mind you, I don't like Baileys.
Baileys is god awful.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a few recipes like for Bailey's cheesecake, Bailey's like a loaf thing.
Oh. What would you know?
You see, I can't really do it on a Tuesday because you've got to think that if Tracy or anybody's baking with me, it might serve to children. So, the non-alcoholic type, you know what I mean? Hiya, partners. How are you?
Don't forget, marriage as a horse race. Marriage as a
It's what Bria's put. If it was horse racing, mine would be a donkey or three-legged. Man, I'd be pulling a cartload full of bricks behind it. But ooh, look at that. Ooh, has Bob gone in?
Cameron's acting weird tonight. It seems like he's shaking. I don't know why. Yeah, I've had that. What is it?
It says toffee popcorn movie
Oh,
night Baileys.
I've not had that.
And you mean eggnog one, Sanger? Lights, camera, action. He had a poke cut, Sanger.
That's like one of them things when when they're interviewing somebody on news. Well, he dragged me up street. Voice has been changed. He
You're
dragged,
anonymous.
he dragged me up the street and got me behind the bus stop.
Ooh, 4 scoops of your favourite ice cream and milk is one of these like drinks it recommends. And obviously 100 mils of Bailey toffee popcorn. Oh, you've watched. Oh, she's getting a right alcoholic, isn't she, Sanger? She's ordered some eggnog and she's ordered 2 Baileys.
Oh, fire. Are you having a party? What? Is who having a
Oh
party?
dear.
Having
My
a
boy
party in
got
your
off
house?
his bike today and he got fractured ribs. Oh dear. Or it says you can just have it on the rocks.
Oh, yeah. Can't beat having it on the rocks.
They do a salted caramel. They do a chocolate, toffee popcorn. Obviously, they do the cherries, chocolate, orange.
I bet it's a salted caramel if you had it on your rocks.
But you don't mean Anthony, do you, Tim? Or one of your other brothers? But oh, white chocolate.
You're taking the mickey now, you Sanger. Are you going on some sort of flipping alcoholic spree or what? What's going on here?
Oh, she's stocking up on the old Baileys and eggnog. Are we talking about Anthony?
Are you buying all this for just yourself?
What?
Huh?
What?
I said to Sanger, I said, are you buying all this for, Sanger? Just you yourself? Would have bloody sloshed
Oh
through it.
dear. His twin brother. Yeah, she's gone on the next Miss Spree, she says. So, there you go.
Hello, I'm John, my favourite
I
nephew.
hope it feels better soon anyway, Tim. But it's got a good lady to make it feel better.
Oh,
It's Anthony.
was it Anthony who's fallen off the bike?
Yeah.
What's he doing up and down on a bike? Got 400 fights, 80, right, yeah. So you're going to smoke and drink yourself to death? Or
Fucking one and drinking.
you're going to have to boot you into Betty Ford Clinic at this rate.
Betty Ford. Is that where her upstairs goes, Richard?
I don't know where she goes. I haven't seen her for ages. She's in because her lights were on when I came in last night, so she's about. And I keep trying to serenade her, but she don't come to the window. I slam the car door now to see if I can get her to come to the window, but she never does.
That were a thing I was going to ask you. That tractor thing, are you going out onto your patio to film it, or are you going to film it with CCTV cameras?
No, I'm going to put my camera on patio so you get a good picture.
On like a tripod thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got the perfect view here, when nobody can get in my way. Everybody would be stood watching, will be below me.
Yeah.
In fact,
It's perfect for filming it, Richard. I can't understand why you didn't do it last year.
Well, I watched it, but I just didn't. I was kicking myself afterwards. Is she okay? Look, she's not bad, Gary. Yeah. Within the parameters, shall we say? But I mean, my parameters are very wide.
The thing he likes about her as well, Gary, is she wears these knee-length boots.
I do like a good knee-length boot. I do like a knee-length boot, and I like a pair of joggers.
Yeah. When she would put bins out, he would drooling. Let's say.
Yeah, I will have a look on bin cam. You've got strip cam, I've got bin cam.
But yeah, that is the perfect spot to film it, Richard. Same as you say, you're not going to get anybody walking in front of camera. You're going to get a clear view of all the tractors that's going past. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the beauty of it is I could sit in here. It could be chucking down, no matter, because I can sit in here and watch it.
Yeah.
Leave camera outside, it rain, it don't matter. £60 for 200, £80 for 400.
You can't grumble at that, Singer. I wish I knew somebody that would go in and. No, I will be tomorrow night, Tim, because I'm going to pay for the paid version if it's still on offer. But it still is on offer because I checked today. It's got about 4 or 5. I think it's till Monday. I think it's still on offer till. But the thing is, it's like chance of circumstances. Richard's always she's been going in opposite direction as what Richard's going in. Same as Richard said, if I'd have been going in the same direction, I could have beeped and let her, get her a lift.
Yeah.
But, on several occasions, they've been going in opposite directions. Yeah, I'm using Restream tonight, but I'm going to get the paid version, and I'll probably be on StreamYards tomorrow with it being an offer. But we'll see what happens in a month's time, and if the hike prices up, it'll be. Oh, Breast, local tractor. I don't know whether they do one round here. There's something that Chris could. Baby. They do a Sheffield tractor run, Bradfield Christmas tractor run.
Oh, do they?
And it's in December. That's all it says. While the specific date and time are yet to be announced, previous events have occurred around mid-December, and more details are expected to be released on the organisers' Facebook pages. And it says the purpose is to raise money for local charities, including the Sheffield 1000 charity and the Farming Community Network. Tractors are decorated and drive through various routes in the Sheffield area. There are often fundraising activities like raffles held along the route. It's got a dedicated thing. Oh, it says Sunday, 14th of December. Ours.
Oh. Sounds good. I'll remember that one.
So, you see, Bria says hers is this Sunday. Richard's is next Sunday.
Yours is Sunday after.
Weekend after, innit? Are you right?
Right up.
All right.
All I kept hearing was. It says my duck's gone limp. Oh, dear me. So, yeah, the one round here is yours is next week, ours is the week after that. You see, what it is, Crypto, there's a lot of people like moving houses, and rather than take the boxes to the tip, they put them on Facebook for free.
Give over. They don't do that, do they?
I'm trying to help Crypto out because she said last night in yours, does anybody know of anybody with any boxes?
I've got
And
two. I've got two in my flipping vestibule now, but they're huge. I could. Let's put it this way: I could stand in one almost.
They've got
That big.
nappies in though, haven't they?
Who?
They've got nappies in.
No. I've got two boxes now in my porch because I keep meaning to chop them up with a knife, and they're big. They're almost as tall as me.
Well, you see, what I did is I went on our local and all I put in, I went on Marketplace and I put in large cardboard boxes, or 3 large cardboard boxes. And I messaged Crypto and I says, look at the one on your, put the same thing in, but look on your area. I says there were thousands on them. You know, I mean, one of them on ours, they're a pallet, like a pallet. You know, these, you know, them cages that they use at supermarkets? There were one full of them. So it's just a case of, you know, looking which is the closest and which ones you're able to get to. But yeah, they're out there.
Yeah. Like I say, I've got 2 huge ones because this piano.
No, Gary, funnily enough.
Gary?
But yeah, it would be good for an update. But yeah, there's loads on them wanted to get shot on them. I mean, that's all we did. You know, when we unpacked everything when we had refurb done, Chris took tape off them, just flattened them, put them on the Marketplace. Does anybody want any boxes? And they were snapped up just like that. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's ideal if anybody's looking to move and are stuck, where to get boxes from. Just look at Marketplace. There's lots of them there. Where's Missy Moo tonight?
She's about somewhere. It's on radiator.
Could I fit a load in yours, Richard?
Well, 2 boxes. I've actually got 4 boxes, but the 2 of them are enormous. They're almost as tall as me. 2 bath. They want me piano came in because I keep meaning to cut them up and put them in.
Well, that's what she's meaning. When could she fit a load in them big ones of yours?
Yeah, I think I can understand that. Yeah, yeah.
I've had a sore leg thing for weeks now. Richard will tell you. Mine looks purple. Mine looks like it's dying. And then I've had back of my leg, like my muscle, like how you get muscle twitches. Oh, that's all right then, Singer. I mean, that's ideal, isn't it? She's only moving 5 doors away. So, but more, my books need a good boxes. Yeah. Pardon me. I tell you what we bought as well when we actually moved in here. You know them plastic ones. I don't know what litre they are, with lids on, and some had got wheels on, and some had not. You know what I mean? They all right for like stacking, if you know what I mean. Chris is chuntering away to himself. See, this is the thing. I've just typed it in, and store pack large eco cardboard boxes, and this is at Argos for 5. They want 20 quid. 10 moving boxes, large, strong. These is on Amazon. And they've got, the handles on side. And you get 10 of them. They're £9.80. That's not bad. It's like £1 a box. But yeah. And if you're getting brown tape as well, crypto, I suggest the good stuff, because the other lot's crap. We found that out. And they've even got, like, down side, it says bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bathroom, kitchen, lounge, dining room, study. They've got all things all wrote down. Go to B&M, much cheaper. Bria. Oh dear.
What's all that?
Who's died, I think. Gary Raskin, does anybody know anybody that's died?
Yeah. And does anybody know any Amish people?
That's ridiculous, that is, Tommy. 27.10 euros for a 30 gram. And this one, it says, manufactured in the UK, FSC, whatever that is, certified, printed room lid, carry handles. Just send that to.
All right. Do they have a sex room, Jeanette?
No, you might have to write that on yourself, crypto. Yeah. or a bench room. There you go. Rail services disrupted after car hits by train on level crossing.
My Roman
It in
neighbour.
Derbyshire.
Get down. My Roman neighbour sells the amber leaf 50 gram for 20.
And that says 50 grams there, look.
Only problems with that cheap stuff like that, there's a good chance it's fake. not real. It's just sweep-ups.
Network Rail was informed of a crash between Uttoxeter and Derby at 16:39. East Midlands Railway confirmed the location as a Wellington level crossing near Repton.
Near who's Wrexham?
Rep.
All right.
It says closure meant trains between Stoke-on-Trent and Derby were cancelled, delayed by more than 60 minutes or revised, but the line reopened about 1900 hours. There you go.
Well, I'm surprised. Well, I'm
Amos,
surprised driver.
don't know, it don't say. That's all. They sort of just put what they know so far, and then then they update it. Hamish Macbeth, he's a Scottish fellow, was a copper. Oh dear me. But yeah. But yeah, that's what we get, Tommy. But I mean, this is the thing. It's got that. Yeah, and taxes on it's going up even more, so it's going to be even more dearer. When you've got a limited, let's say, budget, you've got to bite the bullet, if you know what I mean. Rectum completely smashed. Oh dear. I've just paid my membership again, Richard.
Excellent.
How many months is that on the trot? 3?
That's your 3rd month, yeah.
Yeah. Do we get a medal?
Yeah. Make yourself one tomorrow and stick it on.
It's just come through. I've just had a notification. You've paid your channel membership. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, there might be less in the Christmas Day one because there's 5 people who bought a membership. Well, those are all going to expire. So they'll expire.
There are currently no reports of any injuries, it says. That's what I like to hear, Crypto. And Senga says that when she's moved and settled in, she's going to join us.
Yeah, I think there'll be there'll be 5, I think, disappear for Christmas Day.
So that'll be like 5 less than what they were last night.
Well, yeah. We got near level in maths.
Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
Yeah. Because 5 people we bought that membership off whoever it were, give them all one, so they won't renew.
Ooh. So I'm just reading something, and it says Amazon unveils Starlink rival. So right, because Chris were on about it the other day, and he says if we could afford it, he says I'd go onto that Starlink, the internet thing.
Yeah.
He says because it's unrivaled, but I've just sent him link to that.
Unrivaled by what?
The Starlink internet, they reckon it's fantastic.
It is if you're somewhere where you can't get any other, but it's not as good as normal internet. Don't be fooled by that one. It's not as good as the internet you get at home. It's not as fast.
Starlink.
I know.
Not
I know two
Starlink, it's a
people who've got
rival.
Starlink, and it's good.
It's not rolling out till next year anyway.
I know two people who've currently got Starlink, and it's all right, but it's not as fast as home internet Wi-Fi. If you've got good Wi-Fi.
Richard says it ain't any good, Starlink.
No, I didn't say it's not any good. I said it's not as good. End of the day, you can't match something that comes down the wire. You know what I mean? Starlink.
I'm laughing at Crypto. She says, well, at least I won't be going through floor. That's how bad Crypto's ass is, Senga.
It's about 300 meg speed is Starlink.
I have no idea. I'm clueless when it comes to megs and terabytes and
About 300. I know two people who use it all the time, and there's nothing wrong with it.
basic. It's just a basic, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's not as fast as proper fibre broadband that you get at home.
I know it's Elon Musk. Like Tesla's Elon Musk and all.
I don't mind him, Elon Musk. I mean, he's a bit of a weird chap, but
yeah,
doesn't do anybody any harm.
Yeah, and this is the thing, Tommy. The thing that I can't understand is, yeah, some of them are in India and some of them are in America, but for 99p, that is the lowest membership possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Bottom line is, all trained people are tight-fisted gits.
Oh, that is it's only a young lad that were on this afternoon. I thought, for fuck's sake, stop waffling on.
No, I didn't have a clue what he was about.
It were going on and putting these things in chat, and nobody knew what the fuck he were talking about. Not even Richard.
No. There's nothing wrong with the connectivity. Starlink works fine, but it's just not as quick as your standard broadband.
Right, but yeah, it's.
Hi, Richard. Hi, everyone in the chat.
We've got to wait for satellites to be launched, have we, partners? There you go.
Bria.
Elon Musk's gonna get his satellite up there, is he?
Yeah. Along with the rest that he's already got there.
But yeah.
If it were any good, I'd have already had it by now. But it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not you can get faster through normal providers. That's all.
But yeah, that one baffles me about the membership. I mean, it's 99p. You know what I mean? And like Chris, yeah, mine just renews and it takes it out my bank. And so does Chris's.
Yes.
And it just goes to show you. I mean, Chris won £20 Amazon voucher last night, and then Manolo doubled it. So he's got it's coming in my name, actually. He couldn't remember Chris's name, so he says he put it in mine.
Hello.
There's a monster on the panel. Where?
Hello.
Who are you talking to, Tim?
Bria says there's a monster on the panel.
Crypto.
All right.
And Crypto says, "Oh, a monster. Hello."
Yeah.
But yeah, but this is the thing, Tommy. You know what I mean? It's 99p. The Darwin Millionaire. And I've done my cloak.
Yeah.
You know, my cloak of what do you call it? To protect the cloak of protection. So you seen them 3 scratches, didn't you, Richard?
Yeah. You want to wear your cloak in bed.
But what I can't understand is that's the side I lie on.
Mhm.
25.
He's going to a bench for Christmas.
25 bloody p. Who said 25p, you miserable git?
Do it. Surprise, surprise.
99 bloody p, and I'm the only channel, I bet, that gives anything back to members.
That exactly, Richard.
I'm member to about 10,
Exactly.
I'm member to about 10 different channels, and I get just jack shit they do for the members.
Yeah,
Nothing.
exactly.
So if you
No,
don't like it, do one.
it's a cloak of protection, part nest, and I had these 3 scratches appear on me, and
Oh,
I don't
right.
know where they come from. So I've done that protection, to
Yeah.
protect me from, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. There's some tight bastards out there,
Oh,
isn't
there
there?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Farmer always comes round to tight buggers, though, I'll tell you.
I know.
But
But I mean, it just goes to show me and Chris were one of the first people to become members on Richard's channel.
Yeah.
And he didn't expect to win last night, and it were a duck race, for fuck's sake. And he's going, "Oh, I've never won, no," And he
Yeah.
were going,
I won lottery last night.
yeah. I think we'd be sat fucking here if we had.
Yeah, I'd be saying,
No fucking way.
I'd be one of
No.
them.
They're making pictures paid off them, pal.
I've got to do that because you see, I want to order that printer thinger, and there's a few other bits and bobs. I need some rubber gloves, and I need some vitamin C. So I'm going to do it tonight.
Okay.
Richard, the finest example of not being bitter.
I'm not bitter, mate. My God. There's nobody gives more away than I do, I'll tell you.
But
Most
I
people
totally
you
agree
know
with what
me.
Richard said. His membership to other channels, and he gets jack shit.
Yeah, I am.
He is the only
Yeah.
channel, and for 99p, and he's giving it away once a month, which I don't blame him.
Yeah. And I don't get 99p. I don't get a 20 quid in memberships. Last night cost me 7 quid out of my own pocket.
Singer says you two had better odds, but this is just it. Me and Chris were one of the first 2 people to become members on Richard's channel, because Richard's a member on my channel.
Yeah, at the minute, my took a dump.
What, you've had a shit?
No, my laptop's took on YouTube. My internet dropped on my laptop. Yes. Very naughty.
You can go far for a tenner in Yorkshire. But this is the thing. As soon as Richard sent Chris that voucher, and that's why he asked last night what Richard uses to clamp his phone onto railing.
Yeah.
But the one that Richard ordered, it weren't available. So it shows your alternatives. So he has actually, ordered an alternative. In fact, I'll show you the one that he's ordered, Richard.
Yeah.
That's the one he's ordered, Richard.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, that looks exactly the same as mine, does that?
Yeah, well, that's the one he's ordered, and it was 17 quid.
That looks exactly the same as mine, does that? Brilliant.
Small rig, it's called. Camera mount. Ball head magic arm with clamp.
That's the same, exactly the same one as mine, is that? And
17 quid, look.
yeah.
And he ordered that with that voucher last night.
Oh, pardon me. But he won't regret it, that's for sure.
But yeah, and that's the exact reason why we were asking Richard last night what clamp he used for his camera.
Yeah.
So
Best thing I've ever bought. That one of the best things, anyway.
you've got you've got to. Where is it? You're going with Gary?
Who? Who?
Where you going with Gary?
I don't know. Where we going, Gary? Where do you want to go? Oh, Philippines.
Yeah. So you've got to,
Sunday.
you've got to live stream from Philippines.
You'd rather it
Definitely.
won't be going on my channel though. It'd be going on my OnlyFans. There's nothing in live stream that you can live stream. There's nothing in Philippines that you could live stream on YouTube. That's for sure.
Especially there's a lot of ladyboys around you.
Well, there'll be none of them happening. We don't do them, but don't worry. There's plenty of ladies.
I hope you can't tell difference very much these days, Richard.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get the Paul Hogan test.
Yeah.
But we think that we think the wasps have hibernated now because we haven't seen any going in and out at shed.
Yeah.
No, it's what am I doing? Don't know. It's in the Good Friday. Look at me, Black Friday deal.
What is
Yeah.
It's called a small rig camera mount. That's it. Look, and you can get your GoPro on it and everything. You can even get your what is it? DSL camera on it and all sorts. Yeah. Called small rig camera mount clamp, and it's got 23% off it, and it's 17 quid, and it's normally £22.90.
What's that for?
Partners were asking me what clamp it is.
top notch there? And the thing is, the balls on them, you can't see it on the bottom, but they're knurled. So when you tighten it up, it can't move at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balls have got knurls on them, you know.
You see what Tommy's put. But hold on, so the more people who join means the worse odds mine gets of winning. Anything for me, 99p. This proposition is sounding less attractive as we go on.
I can't get you the scissors. There we go.
Has Anthony managed to break his ribs then, Tim?
Fell off a bike.
How's he done? Oh, he come off the bike. He got hit by a car.
This what?
Were it a pushback you were on?
He got hit by a car.
He were on his pushbike and got hit by a car.
Bloody hell.
I don't think he was paying attention, and I don't think the driver was paying attention neither. So, one of them ones.
So it's one of these blameless things. Yeah.
Yeah, but I told him to put a claim in, but my brother's my brother. I don't think he can put a claim in.
But I mean, at end of day, he's the one that got injured.
Yeah.
You know, the car driver was uninjured.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
In the is Richard, does it? Oh, yeah, you can hold your phone in it.
Yeah, well, if you're putting a phone in it, you have to buy the extra thing to clamp to grab your phone.
Tell him. See, the thing is, Jeanette, my brother's told me I'm not allowed to tell any of the other family members. He told me if I tell them, he'll never speak to me again.
Why? But yeah, I mean, Richard knows more about it than what I do, Senga. But you see, Chris asked Richard last night what the name of the clamp thing were, and Richard looked for it, and it says it was unavailable.
All
but
right.
it does come up with suggestions, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's the same one. It's the same one. It was just unavailable. I was looking at my purchase history, and it was unavailable from the person I bought it off. But that's
That don't mean no.
The extra thing is it's just like a spring-loaded clamp that you screw onto it, because you can screw cameras onto it, GoPros or anything else. But if you want to hold a phone, you have to buy an extra thing, and it's just a spring-loaded clamp. The clamps your
Have a
phone.
look, see if I can find it, Richard.
They cost literally nothing. They're just a plastic spring-loaded thing. I can't show you that because it's in car.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want, just bear with me a minute. I actually have a spare one here. Complete spare one somewhere.
Is that, are they on, Richard?
No.
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 I'll show you. I'll find it. I'll find where the hell did I put it? What are you looking at, cat? You bastard.
You look that cat really, Richard.
Dirty looks, bloody cat. Find out when you want to in this gap.
Got this one. Some got you.
Don't send them here, Singer. I mean, crypto. I think he means, yeah, when you break your ribs, it hurts. It affects your breathing and all, because sometimes it can pierce your lungs as well.
Cope pretty well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I found something here, and it says 4 pieces universal bracket clamp, LED lamp accessories, desk clamps, work lighting mounting. I wonder if that's what it means. The $8.99 for 4. I wonder if that's what it means. But yeah, I ain't actually had any broken ribs myself, but I have heard, before, the people with broken ribs. Getting a bit personal there, crypto. I'm saying nothing. Richard's rattling about.
I can't find something. I'm after it.
Oh yeah, Senga's ribs pop. Ooh.
Freaking hell, it's fucking right here at Sunday. I'm walking out like gap the bastard.
It's so slow, Richard. When you're looking for something and it's right outside on you.
What?
He says, I've been all right, Gaff, looking for it. He says, and it's here right outside on me.
Oh, that's the thing I use for grabbing phone. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a spring-loaded grab. This is a spur one I have. This one that sucks onto glass. It's got a right good suck on it.
You're going as personal as what crypto is.
You see, it's a sucker mount. It sucks onto glass.
Senga says her snake's bigger than Tim's.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've sent him on a wild goose chase. Senga.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I used to use this, but I don't use this now because it's for going on glass. If you want one, Senga, send me your address and I'll send you this if you want. It's for holding a phone onto windows and stuff. It's ideal for windows and things. You know what I mean? You clamp your phone to a window on it. You know, it's got a big sucker on it. But I don't use it now. Well, in fact, to be honest, I don't think I've ever really used it. Right, to be honest with you, just some shit I bought that I never used. I'm good at that. What is it called? It's called a fucking thing that sucks onto a window.
A
One of them.
thingamajig, you know, what you put your thingamajig on.
You can tighten it up and waggle that bit around. That bit's a sucker that sucks onto glass. You know what I mean? And that's the bit that you grab your phone with. You press the button and that opens and closes, and you grab your phone with that bit. Can you see? It's a do that. You know what I mean? Quite straightforward, really. Any idiot can operate it.
Yeah.
Even Harley had managed this. Is he still in chat? Has he not been in? I'm trying to coax him out of chat. Out.
He says he's coming up tomorrow night. He says.
Is he now? Well, we'll decide.
Is that somewhat similar, Richard?
It's well, yeah, but there's no sucker or bracket on that, is there? I mean, it's just got a bracket and a sucker on it.
Because it says you can put it on top of a tripod and
yeah, that one that you're looking at, that one you're looking at, Senga, is the exact one that I use when I'm live streaming. That's the exact one that I use when I'm live streaming. That's the clamp. That's for clamping. The only difference between this and that is this is a sucker for sticking on glass. This sticks, you know, you can put this on a car windscreen, on this glass here. Any glass, anything, any shiny surface.
Some vibe mics too, I hear, gives your voice an edge.
It's Friday night. Let your hair down, Stuart.
Richard has some vibe masses too, I heard. Gives your voice adage. Why, what's wrong with my voice? Richard's curly ball clamp and sucker will be easy to find. No, for that one you showed me, Senga, you'd have to buy the additional bit to clamp your phone into it. The additional, you'd have to buy this bit. So you can ignore all that. You'd have to buy this piece. Can you see it's got a thread on the end, so you can screw it onto it. You'd have to buy this piece. That one that's the clamp that doesn't come with the phone grabber. You buy that extra.
Yeah, you've got to buy extra. The sucker is extra.
No. You need to buy the phone grabber, not the sucker. Sucker's nothing to do with it. That bracket you showed me, that you need to buy the phone grabber. Because I've also got one on my car windscreen as well. I've got 3 of these. I've got one of them brackets.
I know.
3 of them.
You first, Jeanette. What am I missing? I'm busy looking for a suction spring-loaded thing. It is Amazon BOB. Right, let's have a look, see if we can find it.
Yes, it is. But you need the extra piece for it. That's no good on its own for a phone. That is the correct one, partner. Yeah, but you need to buy the phone grabber if you're going to use it with a phone. So either you're going to use it with an SLR, anything with an 8 thread on it, but
I'm still disturbed with Richard's ghost jabbing. Yeah.
I'm still disturbed with Richard ghost jabbing. What's that mean, ghost jabbing?
I put that in and it ain't come up,
Yeah, well, that's for me. Just come straight up with that. It's the old small rig. That is the exact clamp I use, but have I said this before? You need to buy the phone attachment.
That'd be cool for on my window for the planes.
Yeah, well, you see, if you're on using who said that? Is it Senga?
Yeah.
Well, if you're using it on a window Senga, you'd be better off with a sucker one to clamp to the window. You just put that on the window like that, and then put that up like that, and then you put your phone in that bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's lots of them on Amazon. Actually, you put your phone in.
this phone bit can be used with anything. It comes off, and you can detach it and use it. And it's got the thread on the bottom, so it goes on that clamp that we've been showing.
Yeah.
That's the piece that doesn't come with that clamp. That bit. Ignore everything else. It's that bit that doesn't come with a clamp that you need if you're using a phone.
But I mean, when all's said and done, Senga don't need the clamp itself.
Yes, she does.
Just needs this.
Yes, she does. How's she going to hold the phone?
I'm on about. She wants to do the planes, so all she needs is that exact thing that you've got.
Yeah. Yes.
But with a phone thing on it.
Well, she needs exactly it if she's putting it on a window.
Yeah.
You can see if you look on my YouTube homepage, it shows you my clamp in use on my homepage. You go to my YouTube homepage and look on posts. There's a photograph of my clamp there on a fence, and you can see it. You know what I mean? So it's on 2 separate photos. In fact, it's probably on more than one.
But you see, the reason why Chris wanted one of them is obviously because he goes out filming, and he don't always sort of with the drone and whatever. So he could actually clamp that onto something like Richard does, or put it on his tripod. Which I mean, at the end of the day,
that clamp won't go on a tripod.
No,
it doesn't want a tripod.
I'd let my hair down, Stuart, if I could. But it's my fringe. It gets in my eyes. You know what I mean? I mean, if I were to brush my hair down, I'd not be able to see out. My fringe has grown a lot. So, another 10 minutes and the bedtime story will be... there you go. But... there you go. But it's different people need it for different things, if you know what I mean. Like Chris, needs this for his photography, etc. Richard needs this for, clamping his phone onto railings with, you know what I mean? It all depends at the end of the day what you actually need it for. So, well, it's not a weekend Sunday. But
Friday.
Well, for another hour and a half nearly, and then it'll be Saturday. You see, Tim's let his ear down tonight, Stuart. So yeah, Tim's setting the example for us all. You see, cousin it.
His cousin it.
Glyn Rogers, who's that? Hi, Glyn Rogers, by the way.
I'll find you that piece, Senga, that you need, that missing piece, and then it'll be in my Amazon history.
Yeah.
Glyn.
I've obviously bought a few.
I don't know, Glyn. Not seen Scotty about for a while.
Yeah, that's the link for it.
That's the item number, yeah, I've just looked at that. But just looking on my buy again thing. God, I've had them that long. Jesus Christ. It's 2 years since I last bought one of them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ah.
Yeah. Cousin it.
I found one, and it says 360 degrees rotating phone tripod mount with dual spring lock clamp, cold
Yeah.
shoe, and quarter-inch screw, lightweight universal phone holder.
Yeah, that's not the one. I know which one you're on about with cold shoe on it. Cold
Well,
shoe.
what I've done is copied and pasted that thing that partner's put in, and it's
Yeah, you don't want that's more aimed at being put on top of an SLR camera. Is that one? I've looked at that actually. In fact, I think I've actually got one of them, and I give it to Harley. It's not that technical. The ones I bought, it's just simply a bloody thing.
yeah.
I
I know
just
what you mean. But at the end of the day, I mean, saying I don't want anything too complicated, just wants it to stick onto the window, something to put her phone in so she can film, instead of, sitting there waiting for planes to go past, if you know what I mean.
treat yourself to a GoPro, Sanger. Just might happen to know where there's a GoPro, brand new unused GoPro.
Hint, hint. If anybody wants GoPro, who's got one?
Or even really go for it and treat yourself to a decent, real top-notch mirrorless camera, full frame. I do happen to know where there's one of them brand new unused as well.
I need one for art too.
Oh, you need a GoPro, Sanger.
He's not got a very good sales patter, has he, Sanger?
No.
A GoPro.
Crypto wants to know how old you are, Sanger. Somebody shouting you, Tim? 21.
Yeah. Yes, Kale. I can't. No.
She wants to know how much, Sanger.
Yeah.
Put your windies in leaving phone stuck to it, Gary. She's not 21. I can tell you that for nothing, Crypto. I think she's exaggerating there a bit. To guess, I think Sanger is slightly older than you, Crypto.
It's in chat. She's typed it in chat. 49.
No, she put 21 to start with. Hey, up, Tim's gone.
49.
His dad were 49 again.
So do I.
But yeah, if you were to do it, Gary, you'd have to make sure it's stuck to inside, not outside, or they'd be away with it. But yeah.
It's scary when you go back through your Amazon orders and realise how much you've spent.
See, I told you she was slightly older than you. Yeah. Senga's throwing a party when she's 50 next year.
Yeah. We're going to invite Senga. It could be Debbie then.
Don't say out like that, Richard. If anybody's going, it'll be me.
I'll do you a special price, Senga. How much is a GoPro Hero Black 13 now on Amazon? It's the latest one. Well, it's the latest one at the moment because they usually bring a new GoPro out in November, December. I've never used it. Well, I used it a couple of times and it's just not for me, unfortunately. It doesn't suit my requirements. I've got everything I need. I bought that camera thinking that'd be good for filming with, but it's for a professional photographer, I'm afraid.
Oh, no party. I had one for your 40th.
That was 10 years ago.
No. What are you on about, Stuart? Off you go. It's not 1:45 yet. Senga's been on my panel, hasn't she?
I don't know. I think she might have done once, yeah.
I think it was when Thorfinn were on, I think.
Yeah, I'll show you now. I've found them. $6.99 for a pair it is. Up in Amazon links about 5 billion trillion fucking $6.99. $6.99 they are for a pair.
Don't stream now. Can I do it live?
Yeah, if you buy that, oh, I'm flipping it. I'll put a link in there to it on YouTube, don't I? If you buy that clamp, you will have to definitely get one of these if you're holding a phone in it. Right, there's the link for it.
Right.
Well, I can't put a link in because it's too damn long. What a bastard! Oh,
Why don't you, if you look, outside of that, there's a share. Why don't you send it through Messenger?
the bloody hell sure.
There's like a triangle thing with knobs on it.
That button that says share.
Right, I'm just going to use this as a...
Where's the product number? Where do you find product number? That'll be short, won't it? Where's product number?
I sorted them out.
I'm back. Technical difficulties.
Oh. But yeah, if you look on your phone, Richard, it might not come up on your thingamajig.
Joel,
On your
Oh,
phone, there's a share.
hello, Joel. How are we doing?
Hey, Joel, how are you?
pardon me.
I'm watching a cheerful show called The Big Snow of 82.
Who's watching that?
Stuart.
Big snow of 82. All the thing we get now is a little light dusting.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say I couldn't remember. I know you've been up on me on my panel.
Yeah.
Senga says send it me in Messenger.
I'm on it. I'm on it. On it like a carb on it. Well, I don't like to send it in Messenger.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Chris, Tim keeps saying, yeah.
Joel's just in time for the bedtime story. And tonight, the bedtime story is Sleeping Beauty, and it is the Grimm's version.
Crypto said two.
But anyway.
2 sugars, please, Chris.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to have lubrication.
2 sugars, please, Chris.
Lad.
Partner says, what brand is it? Right, are we all sitting comfortably? And I will begin the bedtime story.
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty, and in brackets it says Little Briar Rose. So it is the Brothers Grimm version.
Grimm's version.
Yes. Do you want me to wait, Richard?
Oh, you're all right. You carry on.
Yeah. In times past, there lived a king and queen who said to each other every day of their lives, wouldn't that we had a child, and yet they had none. But it happened once that when the queen was bathing, there came a frog out of the water. And he squatted on the ground and said to her, thy wish shall be fulfilled. Before a year has gone by, thou shalt bring a daughter into the world. And as the frog foretold, so it happened. And the queen bore a daughter so beautiful that the king could not contain himself for joy. And he ordained a great feast. Not only did he bid to it his relations, friends, and acquaintances, but also the wise women, that they might be kind and favourable to the child. I don't know where he squatted, Gary, but anyway. There were 13 of them in his kingdom, but as he only had provided 12 golden plates for them to eat from, one of them had to be left out. Oh. However, the feast was celebrated with all splendour, and as it drew to an end, the wise woman stood forward to present to the child their wonderful gifts. One bestowed virtue, one beauty, a third riches, and so on. whatever there is in the world to wish for. And when 11 of them had their say, in came the uninvited 13th, burning to revenge herself, and without greeting or respect, she cried with a loud voice, in the 15th year of her age, the princess shall prick herself on a spindle and shall fall down dead.
Spit it out.
It's all right, I'm trying to read chat and all. And without speaking one more word, she turned away and left the hall. Everyone was terrified at her saying, when the 12th came forward, for she had not yet bestowed her gift, and thought she could not do away with the evil prophecy, yet she could soften it. So she said, the princess shall not die, but fall into a deep sleep for 100 years. There you go, that's one hell of a sleep for you. Now the king, being desirous sort of, well, I don't know.
I think how many times you have to get up for a piss in that sleep.
I don't know what that means anyway. Of saving his child even from this misfortune, gave commandment that all the spindles in his kingdom should be burnt up. The maiden grew up, adorned with all the gifts of the wise women, and she was so lovely, modest, sweet, and kind and clever, that no one who saw her could help loving her. It happened one day, she being already 15 years old, that the king and queen rode abroad, and the maiden was left behind alone in the castle. She wandered about into all of the nooks and corners, and into all the chambers and parlours, as the fancy took her. Till at last she came to an old tower. She climbed the narrow winding stair, which led to a little door, with a rusty key sticking out of the lock. She turned the key, and the door opened.
Ooh.
And there in the little room sat an old woman with a spindle, diligently spinning her flax. Good day, mother, said the princess. What are you doing? I'm spinning, answered the old woman, nodding her head. What thing is that twists around so briskly? Asked the maiden. And taking the spindle into her hand, she began to spin. But no sooner had she touched it than the evil prophecy was fulfilled, and she pricked her finger with it. In that very moment she fell back upon the bed that stood there and lay in a deep sleep. And this sleep fell upon the whole castle. The king and queen, who had returned and were in the great hall, fell fast asleep, and with them the whole court, the horses in their stalls, the dogs in the yard, the pigeons on the roof.
Hang on a minute. Tim, mute yourself if you're talking to somebody. I'm getting your voice and Jeanette's here. I'm going, right, carry on.
The flies on the wall, the very fire that flickered on the hearth became still, and she slept like the rest. And the meat on the spit ceased roasting, and the cook, who was going to pull the scullion's hair for some mistake he had made, let him go and went to sleep. And the wind ceased, and not a leaf fell from the trees about the castle. Whilst hidden from view, nothing of it could... Then round about the place there grew a hedge of thorns,
Wildfire,
thicker every year, until at last the whole castle was hidden from view, and nothing of it could be seen but the vane on the roof.
Ooh.
And a rumour went abroad in all that country of the beautiful sleeping Rosamond, for so was the princess called. So her name was Rosamond. And from time to time many kings' sons came and tried to force their way through the hedge, but it was impossible for them to do so, for the thorns held fast together like strong hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the young men were caught by them, and not being able to get free, they died a lamentable death. Many a long year afterwards there came a king's son into that country, and heard an old man telling how there should be a castle standing behind the hedge of thorns, and that there was a beautiful enchanted princess named Rosamond had slept for 100 years, and with her the king and queen and the whole court. The old man had been told by his grandfather that many kings' sons had sought to pass the thorn hedge, but had been caught and pierced by the thorns, and had died a miserable death. Then said the young man, "Nevertheless, I do not fear to try. I shall win through and see the lovely Rosamond." The good old man tried to dissuade him, but he would not listen to his words, for now the 100 years were at an end, and the day had come when Rosamond should be awakened. When the prince drew near the hedge of thorns, it was changed into a hedge of beautiful large flowers, which parted and bent aside to let him pass.
Ooh.
Closed behind him in a thick hedge. When he reached the castle yard, he saw the horses and brindles, hunting dogs, lying sleeping, and on the roof the pigeons were sitting with their heads under their wings. And when he came indoors, the flies on the wall were asleep. The cook in the kitchen had his hand uplifted to strike the scullion, and the kitchen maid had the black fowl on her lap ready to pluck. Then he mounted higher. Ooh, getting a bit frisky. And saw in the hall the whole court lying asleep, and above them on their thrones slept the king and queen. And still he went further, and all was so quiet that he could hear his own breathing. And at last he came to the tower, and went up the winding stair, and opened the door of the little room where Rosamond lay. And when he saw her looking so lovely in her sleep, he could not turn away his eyes, and presently he stooped and kissed her, and she awakened and opened her eyes and looked very kindly on him. And she rose, and they went forth together, and the king and queen and whole court woke up and gazed on each other with great eyes of wonderment. And the horses in the yard got up and shook themselves, the hounds sprang up and wagged their tails, the pigeons on the roof drew their heads from under their wings, looked around, and flew into the field. The flies on the wall crept on a little further, and the kitchen fire leapt up and blazed, and the cook cooked the meat, the joint on the spit began to roast. The cook gave the scullion such a box on the ear that he roared out, and the maid went on plucking the fowl.
Tom, what?
Plucking.
Foul.
Okay. Carry on.
And your mind went there, Richard.
Yeah. Then the wedding of the prince and Rosamond was held with all splendour, and they lived very happily together until their lives' end.
Well done. God forbid that were a long one, that. I'll lose its story halfway through.
But he waited for 100 years, and the thorns turned into roses.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got a lot of scapegoat in your head, sort the thorns out.
But yeah,
Kisses her what? Stuart says.
lips, I should imagine.
Ooh.
And that was the Brothers Grimm version of Sleeping Beauty. Now I've heard versions where she's in like a glass coffin. Is that
Yeah, I've heard.
Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the version Disney tell? Disney.
I've heard
Disney.
versions where she's in red light district after a good session.
You're welcome, Joelle. But yeah, ain't it funny? Once he kissed her and woke her up, everybody else sprung to life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Even flies on wall.
yeah. Been murder them flies, waiting up and down, waiting for somebody to have a snog before they can move.
I know.
Tongues are not optional.
It just took one kiss. That's all it took, Richard.
That's how it usually works. It's how it usually works.
Yeah. Take heed of the story, Richard. One kiss is all it takes.
Correct. You're right there.
It was Snow White that rinked glass coffee. Oh.
Just the right kind of kiss can do everything.
Yeah.
Hello, LSM. How are we doing, Sean?
Hiya, Sean. You've just missed.
Oh, I might have been listening.
Yeah. It's like Jack and Ori in here.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I take time out of my very busy schedule, Stuart, to bring you these bedtime stories.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
There you go, Stuart.
Yep.
So, but yeah. So that's tonight's version. I don't know what's coming next week. Don't ask me. I hadn't thought that far ahead. He says he caught the red light district bit, Richard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Indeed.
For each fly on me, this is Tommy. I get 99p rent per annum, Richard.
I could well imagine, Tommy. I could well imagine.
Now, the thing is, Joel, we're undecided between Ansel and Gretel and Sleeping Beauty. So, there you go. Yeah, we're all right, Sean. How are you?
The Red Candle District. Yeah, we have a Red Candle District in Stockport, Stuart. I'm there.
So he kissed Sleeping Beauty, yeah? He bypassed everyone else, Joel. Went past King and Queen and he went up that staircase.
Well, he'd look a bit strange, wouldn't he, if he went in and started snogging King.
Bree says, Tim, don't be doing noddy. I know it's a bedtime story.
Yeah.
Definitely not. No.
He says, I wouldn't know. I hope every town has got a red light district.
I don't think it has, you know. This where I live hasn't. No red lights here.
Well, you know what I mean. No. Just go to Tesco's and them kind of women there.
Yeah, that's in Blackburn, is that?
But
yeah, there's nothing like that here. Blackburn there is. So you have one in Sheffield, do you?
I think there's a couple.
Well,
massage parlours.
Oh yeah, that's different though. That's different, isn't it? I think
E.g. knocking shops.
Yeah, I think we haven't got a massage parlour here, but I'm on about actual, just district.
And I'll tell you exactly where they were and where they are. You know the aqueduct bridge thing. They've like built things into them, and one of them's there. I'm not sure. And I only know it because I know somebody that worked in one.
Right.
But yeah, and that person was just the receptionist.
That's what they all say.
And basically, she were assigned the men to the, you know.
Yeah.
And then one night, this fella come in and he didn't want none of oars. He wanted her, and he offered her 500 quid, and she turned it down.
Shit, bloody hell.
Yeah. And I've heard it straight from horse's mouth.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying who it is,
You've got to be desperate to shell out that kind of money. 500 nicker, good grief.
but yeah, he come in and
Yeah.
he didn't want none of the, you know, the other ladies. He wanted her, and he offered her 500 quid, and she turned it down.
Ah,
Bloody hell.
oh, fire. Yeah.
But she says, I'm just receptionist. I don't, you know. So yeah, and I've heard it straight from horse's mouth. So I know it's not a made up story, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She says pay were good,
Sounds like it.
but at the time she was trying to do her arse up, and she was only a part-time cleaner,
Ah.
so the wage wasn't very good. So yeah, somebody put her onto that, and yeah.
And she refused 500 quid, and she, you know, I'd up for money as well. She must have a good moral standard.
Well, this is it. But yeah, this fella come in and didn't want none of the others. He wanted her.
She must
Said
be.
no.
Was she nice looking like?
We'll discuss it afterwards.
All right. Oh dear.
But yeah.
Oh, fire. Can't wait now. Right, bugger off, everybody.
But I don't know how much she were getting paid. She didn't exactly tell me.
Ooh.
She took that job because at the time she were only part-time cleaner.
Yeah.
And obviously money weren't great, so and she needed extra cash.
So if you want to hear the rest of this story, you need to get on panel now.
That's exactly right, Singer. You know what I mean?
Amount of money could buy a good woman. That is true, is that? Believe me.
Yeah.
And you're talking to an expert here who's flung a bit of money around.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I were in the same boat, I'd have refused as well. But it's just morally right, if you know what I mean.
Correct.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Money's comes and money goes. But
Take it with you.
you know what I mean? You know, the morals I've got wouldn't allow me to. Yeah.
No.
Happy wife, happy life.
Exactly.
That's what Sean says.
Yeah.
So where do I sit in there? No wife, no.
I mean, it's all right accepting an offer of 500 quid to sleep with another bloke. At the end of the day, whichever way you look at it, if you're married, it's cheating. And I wouldn't do it for no amount of money.
Can't be more different.
So, but
Well,
yeah.
They'll have removed it, saying it'd be politically incorrect now to put an England flag in, so they'll have removed it probably or something. Sorry, Joel, I mean, they'll have removed the England flag emoji because it's no longer politically correct. We're not allowed to put an England flag in now. Only put.
Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. I'm not sure if that's true.
A Scottish flag out the emojis as well, then.
Oh, Scottish ones are alright. They don't mind that. It's English ones they're against at the moment.
All right.
Everything English.
Oh yeah, because there's been all these England flags going up and whatever.
Mm. Yeah, all England flags, all the Union Jacks. Yeah.
There you go. You get that one. You get the St George's flag, but you can't get the Union Jack for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There's the Union Jack. I'm wrong. There it is.
Yeah.
Get it on your phone. Still there on the phone. Yeah, you had to type it. I typed in Union Jack, Joel, and it came up. Union Jack.
You could go live around the Christmas market on Sunday. Yeah.
See, I've done it on my phone.
Yeah, I think I can.
Now, there's
Christmas
one,
market.
a red, a white
Mhm.
one with a red, St George's flag, and it's not done that one, but it's done the Union Jack.
Huh?
Now it showed up here.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Joel's got it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gary beat me to it. I didn't see Gary's flag. We have a zebra crossing just literally 200 yards away from where I'm sat that's done in them colours.
LGBTQ, wherever it is.
Correct. And it's done.
But yeah, there's a Union Jack, and then there's one similar to what Tim's got on his T-shirt, and it don't show up, except it does on here.
Yeah, if you just go on to you, if you're on YouTube on a computer, just go on to emojis and then go on to flags, and they're all there on flags, all proper flags, and them stupid, ridiculous flags that me and Gary have just put in, them crazy flags that are just invented that don't mean nothing. They're just for people with mentally unstable, chromatized cells. But there you go, they are a flag nowadays, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is, I mean, putting the England flag up has got many meanings.
Yeah.
But
Right,
most of all, it's your patriotism to your country. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Joel's found that flag. That's the woke flag, Joel. The woke, politically correct woke flag. For unfortunately, the society we live in now, where we have to just celebrate everything now, everything abnormal. Well, not my father in charge, that's for sure. I guarantee you.
Mm.
Got to just go.
Yeah, that's just scroll. That's it, Gary.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's coming to summer when you can't be patriotic to your country.
No, you can't. But yet you can paint a bloody bus 10 different colours because the woke want this, whatever it is, to be celebrated. I don't even know what it is. I don't want to know what it is to be celebrated. But yet you're not allowed to paint a bus with Union Jack. Last person to paint a bus with Union Jack with bloody Spice Girls.
Good boy.
And this is the thing: a lot of people nowadays that are caught putting that flag up are arrested.
Correct. It's ridiculous. The world's gone absolutely bonkers.
It is. It is.
It really is bonkers. It does my head in. This country's worse than any other country for it. And Christ, we've got a zebra crossing painted in them colours now up here. What for? Why? Somebody tell me what the reason is for. Got trains painted in them colours, buses painted in them colours. You know.
Same as Tommy said, not being allowed to fly the national flag, absolute fascism, and I agree.
Correct. Yeah, but the problem is, them people, these woke people, call us fascists. They need to look in dictionary and work out what a fascist is.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, we want to fly the English flag because it's patriotic and it's the country that we live in. You know what I mean?
We're awash round in Blackburn. We're awash with pride flags and Palestine flags in Blackburn.
Yeah.
Absolutely awash with them.
But we in England, that's what makes me. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be any other flag flying in this country, only the Union Jack.
You think you found the crossing in question? Well done.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, like singers in Scotland, you know, you can't fly the Scottish flag. We can't fly the Union Jack. It's crazy.
It's madness.
Yeah.
Absolute crazy. It really is. I mean,
But you walk around and you put all these LGBTQ whatever it is flags up, and you're in favour.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's crazy. It's absolute madness. It really is.
Yes.
I look at it this way. Yes, there's gay people. Yes, there's lesbian people, and everything else in between. But don't go pushing it down people's throats 24/7. You know what I mean? I've got nothing against lesbians, homosexuals, anything. But the fact that they're thrusting it down your throat 24/7, you know what I mean? It gets me so angry.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hiya, Peter.
There it is. Can you see it? Can you see that?
All right.
Yeah, this is the thing, Richard. There was other people painting the you know how you've got red and black stripes? They were doing like red and white stripes.
Fucking ridiculous.
And they painted over them. You know what I mean? But they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm not against what people want to do. Sexuality, that's up to them. But you don't need to paint stuff. I don't paint things all over walls to say I'm straight. You know, I mean,
But yeah.
I don't paint it all over walls.
And I agree with Tommy. People's sexuality is their own
that's
business.
up to them. There's that's not the problem. The problem is, why do we have to have all this shoved down our throats? You know, whatever people want to do, that's their business. I've no problem with that. But you don't need to paint the bloody walls different colours just to say, hey, look, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
The whole country's gone mad. That is exactly it. It's ridiculous. We don't have to paint stuff. Christ, they paint the trains, the buses, there's stickers everywhere, bus stops, and there you go. You've just seen it yourself. Even zebra crossings are getting done with it now. And where? It's just nonsense. What you do is your business, but we don't need to advertise the fact.
That's it. It's put straight pride.
Yeah.
But a lot of straight people do go to these gay pride, whatever they want to call them, carnivals, whatever.
Bogger.
You know what I mean? And there is a lot of people that support the gay, homosexual, lesbian friends. You know what I mean? And I don't mind that. But same as Richard says, painting a zebra crossing in the pride colours, that's going a bit above and beyond.
It's just not necessary. You don't need to do it.
That's it. But when they were doing it, when, all this with England flags and everything, and somebody painted a zebra crossing with the red and white, they weren't allowed.
I think it will go away in a few years. Well, I don't know, Stuart. I think all nonsense will stay. Normal things will go away. You're right. Everything that's normal will go away. And what I think should be will disappear. I think the place will get more crazier.
But this is the thing as well. I mean, yeah, it's not just this LBGT thing. I mean, when they come knocking on your door, the Jovos and whatever, look, I don't need it ramming down my throat. I believe in what I believe in.
Yeah, but to be fair, the Jovos don't. They knock on your doors, but that's it. They don't go painting it all over walls and stuff.
Oh, I know, but what I'm saying is, you know, so long as people don't force it on me, or
It's only the gay, whatever you want to call it. They're the only ones who are plastering all over shore. You've got loads of different religions that aren't plastering everywhere, and beliefs and whatever. But for some reason, the gay thing, we have to have it painted everywhere. You know,
No.
and it's like these that you see on Good Morning TV. You know, I want my child to identify as this and identify as that. He's not a boy, he's a something, and he wants to go to work, school with a skirt on. Now, people like that, unfortunately, should be, I don't know, sectioned, I think, to be a start. You know, it's easy to know what to identify as.
how can a young child in particular, know what they want at that young age?
It's not about what you want, it's what you
No, but
are.
what I'm saying is,
You can't
that,
identify as something you're not. It's simple. You stand
yeah,
in front of a
but
mirror,
what I'm
that
saying
is what you
is,
are. You cannot argue with fact.
No.
that parent comes on the program and says, my child identifies as this.
Yeah.
You can't make a child, you know,
Change it.
unless it's forced into them at a young age, say, well, I want to be this, or I want to be that,
Yeah,
or
but
I
it doesn't
want,
matter what you want to be, it's what you are. It's fact.
yeah,
You know, and you can't get away from fact. Look in the mirror, that is what you are. And if you want to be something different, you need to physically change it.
that's
Don't
it.
walk around saying you identify as it. Because you can't, it's like me walking out of here tomorrow and saying I identify as a 25-year-old gorgeous babe in a blonde woman. And that's how I want to be looked, you know. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. You
I
are what
mean,
you are.
this is the thing Stuart's put: no child should be allowed to make such choices. But I think when they get to a certain age and they know their own, you know, when they know their own mind, yeah, they
I mean, that's just ridiculous.
a cheap pack of eggs.
No, the same one saying that's put.
Yeah, that's absolutely
What about
ridiculous.
the
I
kids
do
being
think
in a
that's
cat tray? I mean, that's just ridiculous. At the day you look in the mirror, what you feel you identify has nothing to do. It's what you are, and if you want to
Yeah.
change it, but don't
Yeah.
say you identify as it because you can't identify. It's like me saying I'm going to from tomorrow. I'm going to be this drinks bottle.
Hey,
I'm not. I'm not.
I identify as
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson after Baywatch.
Yeah. Funny. Have a look at her. You know, it's just nonsense. It's nonsense. You can't
Yeah,
identify
it is.
with her. You
Absolute
are
nonsense.
what
I
you
mean,
are.
and there were another one not so long back. A guy had transformed himself into a dog. You know, like Lassie, and he paid thousands of pounds for the privilege. And I think, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
And how did he transfer? How had he transformed though? How explain how he transformed?
I don't know. Let me have a look for it. See if I
Hmm.
can Google it.
Did he look like a dog when he'd finished his transformation?
Excuse you.
You know.
It's Japanese, by the way.
Oh,
I'll
there
just
you go.
put that out there.
It must be a Shih Tzu then, or an Akita.
Right, that is him.
Can't see it, so I cannot make that picture bigger. No, I don't mean.
A custom-made suit.
Yeah, but that's just fancy dress. He's not a dog. He's just put a fancy dress on. That's like, oh God, people are puddles.
I know.
You can't put a fancy dress on and all of a sudden become that
A
person.
Japanese man named Toko has gone viral for spending thousands of dollars to create a hyper-realistic border collie costume to fulfill his dream of becoming an animal.
Oh, for number one, he's off his trolley. Number two, he is off his trolley. And number three, that looks all like a border collie to me, and I've had a border collie.
The custom-made suit cost approximately $14,000, took 40 days to make, and allows him to walk in public interact with people and dogs, and post videos on his YouTube channel. I want to be an animal.
Well, how does his back legs work in that? I mean, you know, how does it function? I just don't get it.
It says the costume. Taco chose a border collie because it was his favourite breed, and
What a
he
border
wanted to be
collie, though.
clean.
That's a blooming one of them lassie dogs.
Yeah. He says Taco explained that he has had a vague dream of becoming an animal since childhood, and that costume helps him fulfill his dreams.
I understand that bit. He goes to bed and dreams about being an animal. That's a normal man thing. But
Probably gets out of bed and cocks his leg up wardrobe.
yeah, I've done that myself before when I've had a few. Does he chase bones?
He says he has hinted that he might want to transform into another animal in the future.
I think he wants transferring into the lunatic asylum myself, but there you go.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's that is verging on the
Oh,
ridiculous.
show us that picture again.
Oh my God.
That's not a border collie. That's not like a border collie. That's like lassie.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what lassie
Well,
dog
it's not a border collie, but he says Tato Takung Wang Tung Ding Dong, whatever it's called. Because it's a border collie. It's nothing like a border bloody collie. I had a border collie for 11 years. A little bugger all like that. Well, some people are puddled. Absolutely bloody puddled.
I mean, if you look up close, you can tell it's not a real dog.
It's nothing like. I mean, it's not even a foot. No, honestly. Puddled. Absolutely puddled.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like me saying I want to be, I recognise this as being,
That's a border collie.
yeah,
Yeah,
Pamela Anderson.
That's not what? That's not Pamela Anderson. That's a border collie.
No, I'm saying I look no like Pamela Anderson, but I agree with you, Stuart. Dogs don't use YouTube.
No, they use DogTube.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And what is it? Hey, up Tim's gone again. What has it got to show for it? Just a costume of a dog. Yep, Callum.
Evening.
But yeah, I will be shutting it down any minute. So yeah, yeah. Now that is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
That's the way the world's gone, though. People have just gone mad. It's just crazy. You just look in the mirror and that's.
If I were going to spend that kind of money, I'd have a few knit and tucks here and there. You know what I mean?
If I decided I wanted to be something different tomorrow, I'd spend the money and become that different thing, not just put a fancy dress on.
That's it. But yeah, if I wanted to spend that kind of money, I'd have a nip and tuck here and there. You know what I mean? But he's got more money than sense. That's all I can say.
Right,
Just wait a minute, Callum. Anyway, I'm going to get going, and I will see you all on tomorrow. I probably will be using StreamYards tomorrow if everything goes as planned. So I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.
I want to be a tree, I do.
Bye.
I want to be a tree.
Bye.
Hang on a minute, Tim.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I'm back.
I'm a harmonica, yeah, I can get into an
Yeah. Yeah.
You do talks. Chase is in his box.